Hello. It's my chance to, since it's too hot outside to go too far a walk and my writing is going reasonably well, I thought I'd take a little bit of a break just now and share with folks, if they're interested, another thing that I find very helpful to do every now and again. And it's another way for people to practice getting familiarity with key signatures and with scale degrees and the names of the scale degrees, etc., etc., etc. Please note that in order to do this, you have to know your key signatures. You have to know your scale degree numbers. And you have to know your scale degree names. If you don't, this is going to be hard. And if you don't, it should be hard. And you need to go practice. Yes, you do. Sorry. Okay, anyway. All right, that little piece of information aside. One of the things that's occasionally fun to do is, pick a pitch. Let's say, for example, A. Right, A. And to think to yourself, A is what in blank? So say, for example, A is blank in C major. Well, A in C major would be the 6th scale degree or the submediant. Stuff like that. I find that to be very helpful. Let's try another one. How about E flat? E flat. And that is in, let's say, the key of 4 flats, major and minor. Well, if it were major mode, A flat major, 4 flats, but you knew that already, right? Assuming that you are, 4 flats, that would be the dominant. Right, A flat major, 4 flats major, A flat. Another thing, and then if it were minor mode, then that would be F minor, which you knew, right? Better. And that would be the 7th scale degree, but actually not the leading tone, because a leading tone is a half step below the tonic. And as we all know, or at least I'm assuming that you know, E flat's a major second below F minor. So that would be the subtonic. So E flat is the dominant of A flat major and the subtonic scale degree of F minor. So that kind of thing I've always found very helpful to do. It was hellish hard to learn how, but I did the practice and was able to figure it out, eventually after a long period of time and a lot of pain. I'm telling you, it's a painful thing painful to go through this, but it's worth doing. So, for example, I don't know, something like this. Let's pick a key, pick a name, pick a note name, any note name. How about B? B, of course, is the tonic of B major and B minor. B is the leading tone of C major. B is the mediant of G major. For it to be the mediant of G minor, you'd have to turn it into a B flat. B is the subdominant of F sharp major or F sharp minor. B is the dominant of E major or E minor, etc., etc. That kind of thing can be really very, very, very helpful. To be able to call that up very quickly in your head, so you don't have to sit there trying to figure it out. Because the sooner you can get these basic things under control, and it's painful, and it's frequently very painful getting those things under control, the sooner you can move on to more interesting things. The sooner you get your basics down, and the basics are painful. Let me tell you, I happen to know, because I went through it myself. And I see my students, well, some of my students going through it. Some of them just sit there and don't do anything. But some of them do, and eventually do get there. And man, when they start able to apply the basics, then you can really start doing some really interesting things. So there's another, just a little trick that I found. That's a good exercise that I found to be worthwhile doing occasionally. And maybe you might apply it yourselves. Anyway, that's my blurb for this week. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a reasonably decent summer. Hope you haven't gotten kicked in the teeth too many times. And I'll see you next week. Take it easy. Don't forget to practice.